Right, so I'm Anazia, born in 1993 in Amsterdam, Netherlands. And the climate change impact that's concerning me the most is basically the destruction of our cryosphere, so the melting of all the ice that we've left in the world. Why? Because this is not only leading to floods in, for instance, the Netherlands, it also means that the river systems that is giving water and food to billions of people, basically, we're at a loss of this food security. So the melting of the cryosphere basically means that human civilization will go down, most of all in the global south, and of course that also the Netherlands and elsewhere will be facing floods, etc. The biggest barrier for me to address climate change is, I think, a perceived division that we have between human and nature. So especially in the West, we've sort of conceptualized philosophically that the human is separate from what we call nature and that we can somehow control it. While in the very fact of it, we are body, we are flesh, we are part of this world, we are part of the hydrological cycle. All the water in our bodies comes from the glaciers that melted so many years ago. So I think we need to re-understand that we are part of this world, which also means acknowledging our humble existence and mortality. So I think we have to come back to a certain sense of connection and humbleness, which is actually based in scientific fact. What gives me hope is the wisdoms and stories of indigenous people all around the world. Not only are they protecting 80% of the bioregions that we have left, but they also protect other cultural systems that still know this basic fact of humans being nature, being part of this world. So they can actually teach us how to actually live in a reciprocal relationship to that world. And I think that these stories need to be revitalized as much as our ecological regions. So what I'm doing to bring my hope alive is basically I make art, I do exhibitions, I'm in that sense a kind of storyteller myself. And I use different mediums to just bring to the fore this conversation, which is at essence philosophical, but using the poetry of language, using the poetry of images, visuals, ceramics. I think we can reach the hearts and not only the ratio, because we have all the scientific facts, but these alone will not burn us into action. We need to remember what it feels like to be human and part of this world.